Hey guys, I'm gonna do a story time because I feel like it. Um, so it's about an ex, and if you know me in real life, y'all know you guys know who I'm talking about. But we're not gonna state names because I'm not that type of person. And so we're gonna call this ex Harold. We're gonna call this ex Harold. So before I dated this ex, before I dated Harold, I was kind of friends with him. I don't know. I think I was friends with him. I call it my big brother. It's weird. But yeah, he had a girlfriend, and he touched my leg, and I told him no, he shouldn't do that because he has a girlfriend. Because my girlfriend doesn't really set boundaries, and I was like, every girlfriend sets boundaries. Oh, sorry, my hair is bothering me. Back, sorry. So he was like, my girlfriend doesn't set boundaries. I'm like, every girlfriend set boundaries. Like, you don't really have to technically set boundaries. You should know that you should touch other girls. He was like, oh, she doesn't care. Anyway, later I find out, like a month later, I was like, I'm not gonna date this year. I'm not gonna have a boyfriend this year. It's like, I'm not gonna have a boyfriend this year. My friend's like, okay, yeah. So he breaks up with his girlfriend. A day later, he's like talking to me and he's like flirting. We're flirting. And he goes, I've actually liked you since 7th grade. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, since you dated Luke, which, by the way, one of his friends. He goes, oh, okay. So I was like, all right, might as well. I mean, I could date him because I liked him. We dated, and in the first week, this kid says, like within the first week or so, he tells me he loves me, and I'm like, no, there's no way, because I don't know you. Like, I've only known you for a couple months. There's no way you already love me. So, yeah. I have this friend who, we're gonna call him David. So David was one of my closest guys. I don't know, is one of my closest guy friends. Harold hated David. Some odd reasons. Because I was like, oh, David's one of my best friends. He helped me. We went to the same elementary school. Haha, Harold hated David. Also, when Harold told me he loved me, I said, I'm not saying it back yet because I'm not going to throw that word around. I'm not stupid. Yeah. David didn't like Harold. Harold didn't like David. Yeah. Harold sorry, give me a second. I hear Super Mega Chicken screaming in the other room. I don't know what's going on. Sorry. So, Harold, we had a dance, like we had a homecoming dance at school. Harold was like, oh, we're gonna make a deal, and we're gonna have our first kiss you're gonna have your first kiss at homecoming dance. I didn't agree to this deal, so I don't remember agreeing to it. I might have, I just don't remember doing it. So he tried, failed, because I said, not here. So there's a bunch of people shaking their butts. I don't know. I was like, I'm not doing it here. So, sorry. My earrings are so cute, and I got them from Five and Below. I'm sorry, I just wanted to point that out. I love them. So, this Harold would talk about how he was gonna have kids at 18, which you can go ahead and have kids at 18, but sorry, hold on. She's storming out. Mega Chicken's just gonna storm out and scream all the time. Sorry. So, Harold was talking about having kids at 18. Which, go ahead. Fine. Have kids at 18. Do whatever you want. But he was talking about having kids with me at 18. And I'm like, I'm not doing that. No, thank you. He would talk about how it's okay to do inappropriate things at young ages. And I was like, no, it's not. I'm not doing that. I'm not stupid. So I was at his house and we're cuddling, which, guys, if you have girlfriends, we love cuddling. Okay. He goes, you still didn't do that you still didn't do your end of the deal dance. And I went, I don't even remember agreeing to that deal. Okay. I kissed him on the cheek. Okay, kissed him on the cheek. He then forced me into a kiss, and it wasn't even really a kiss. It was just more of a pressed, like he pressed me against the wall. Yeah. This story gets a little dark. This, like, since I have school, which I do admit to having school, I have school, and there are days where I cannot call him because I'm focused on schoolwork and I don't want to get my grades all the way down. Because if my grades go to like D's or C's, if they go to D's, I'm not able to go to his house. Okay? Right? Not able to go to his house. So, I would be able to call him because I'm like, hey, I'm doing my homework and I gotta eat dinner. He would then go, you never talk to me, start guilt tripping me, making me feel bad, which is rude. It's me. It's just me. He would do that, and then when it would get to the point where I would be mad, he would then go, okay, I'll leave you alone for an hour, right? Now here's the thing. When I get pissed off, yes, give me an hour to calm down, but then I'm going to talk to you about the situation in a civil manner. This kid, he goes, okay, I'll leave you alone for an hour. But then I'll think, oh, in an hour, she'll just forget about the situation and not really care. No. I mentioned to my friend for an hour about it because I couldn't deal with any more of that. One time I went to my friend's house and I told him literally the day before I went, hey, tomorrow I'm going to go to this friend's house. I'm not going to be able to talk to you tomorrow night because I'm going to have a sleepover at her house. Because, you know, I hang out with people. He then starts guilt tripping me again, right? I'm at her house, he's guilt tripping me. He's saying, oh, you never talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm done with this. I'm done. I'm not dealing with guilt tripping anymore. So I said, hey, we're going to call her Angela. Hey, Angela, can I call him? Because I need to yell at him. I can't do this anymore. Not that I'm done with the relationship. I'm just done with him guilt tripping me. I'm done with it. So I called him up, and she goes out, gets me water, because she's like, this girl needs water, because she's had a belch her throat out or something like that. And I was like, you need to stop. I'm done getting guilt tripped. I'm done. He's like, I'll leave you alone for hours. Then he hangs up. And then I call him back. He's crying like a little wuss because I'm confronting him about this stuff. And I'm like, I'm honestly tired of it. Like, you need to stop. This guy, cry, right? Then I vented to David about it because I was like, I can't deal with him. It's getting ridiculous. He's like, well, I mean, he's a guy. He's stupid. I go, okay, thanks for the support. Thanks for the advice. He goes, no problem. David would give me advice on guys and so like, I'm sorry, my throat's like going in and out. I lost my I was doing chants yesterday and my voice is like leaving me and stuff. I'm not your usual self today. So David would give me good advice. Thank God. Harold would ask for me with my shirt off. He would pressure me into doing it. I did it. I regret doing it. And then one day, it was like half a month before I broke up with him, he stuck his hand in my bra, and I was done with it. I told him no. He did it anyway. He grabbed my butt. The point that really pissed me off was when he put his hand in my pants, right? And I just felt uncomfortable. And I said no. And then he couldn't do it anymore. Next week, the first person I told a full story to was my friend David. Because I wanted to know if I was in the right or the wrong. I wanted to see if Harold had the right to do any of this, which honestly, he didn't. And I felt disgusted with myself. I felt like I was disgusting. Literally, David, I call it David. David is the best guy friend ever because he kept saying, you're not that. You are so much more than that. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You deserve so much better than Harold. Harold is a jerk and does not deserve you. I'm like, but I let him do it. He goes, no, you didn't. You said no. And he did it anyway. I go, so I do have the right to break up with him? And yes, you should break up with him. Definitely. You're done with this. I had 16 reasons to break up with Harold. I'm stupid. I had 16 reasons to break up with Harold. And, yeah. 16 reasons to break up with Harold. And I asked my friend, we're going to call her Chrissy. Yeah, Chrissy. I said, Chrissy, hold on, my friend. Thank you, Karen, I'm focusing. Chrissy is I've known her since 6th grade. One of my best friends. I have a ton of best friends, but Chrissy is like one of the top 3. So I go, hey, can you help me with this? Because I can't do it on my own, and I need help because I don't want him harassing me or anything. She goes, sure, I got you. I'm standing there. I had this list in my hand, and I went, I'm breaking up with you. Reason 1, reason 2, reason 3, reason... It got reading reason 4. Look up. He starts walking away. He's done. He walks away. He's like, bye. And I'm like, all right. He can't go through 16 reasons. I mean, I know that's a little excessive. But I'm just saying the fact that I had 16 reasons to break up with him is kind of ridiculous. And I understand people are going to say, you kind of put yourself in a situation, blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. You want to give them a chance, right? You want to give them a chance, and you want to make them a better person, and you want, if you really like someone, you want to stay with that person, and sometimes you don't see the red flags. I didn't see the red flags, and he said, your friends won't understand our relationship. And I knew it was not because of an age gap, because he's only 1 year older than me, but we were in the same grade. Because your friends won't understand our relationship. Because we're very touchy. Your friends don't understand that. He was telling me to keep it a secret from my friends, pretty much. I didn't see that red flag. I should have. And I hate myself every day for it. But sometimes you just can't see those red flags. Because as one of the YouTubers I watch, Pantsless Pajamas, he said, when you look at red flags through a rose-colored lens, they all just look like flags. That's what she said. And that is true, because if you really like someone and it's like liking this and then the color of pink and you see red flags, the person's gonna look like pink, or you know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. Yeah, so girls, try not to put yourself in a situation, and sometimes you don't see the flags, but you can't trust every single person, and it sucks that not every single person in this world you can trust. And I wish that all of you who have heard this story, please don't make the same mistakes I did. Please don't. I'm glad it didn't get too far. I'm just so glad. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for watching my video. I know it was kind of sad and a little bit depressing, but I want y'all to make sure that you keep your friends very close. Have someone that's gonna stick for you, and I had a friend that was warning me about this guy, going, you shouldn't date him, and yeah. And I did anyway, and she got pissed at me. And then when I told her all the things he was doing, I'm like, and I expect you to say, I told you so. She never said that. She just said, I feel bad for you. I'm sorry you put yourself, I'm sorry this is the situation you're in. Sometimes I feel like sometimes I don't serve these type of people. Thank you guys for watching. Ladies and guys, because sometimes it happens to guys too. Try not to put yourself in a situation. I believe in all of you. I understand you can't see the flags all the time, but when you see an issue in a relationship, don't ignore it. Don't ignore it. Always talk about it, because you think that's only going to make your relationship stronger. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever made, by the way. And thank you guys for watching so much. Bye.